Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. So grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who's booking, sending, tipping the Clarista, purchasing products, sending things to the P.O. box, and purchasing things off the wish list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. I do. I love you so much. So let us tap in here and see what it is that you need to know. I don't really have any announcements or anything. I wanted to get this posted. I've got a couple, anyways, okay, let's do it. What does the collective need to know, please? Holy Spirit, what you know. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Personal download. Makes sense. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Alright. What does the collective need to know, please? I don't know why that's stuck in my head. Okay. We'll go with that. Some of you may be feeling alone right now. There's a lot of orange and yellow, so a lot of sacral and solar plexus stuff happening. Dang, I was playing in the dirt yesterday and my nails are filthy. My bad. So sorry about that, guys. I need to redo them and stuff, but okay, so we have change, relationships, self-esteem, and forgiveness. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love here. Okay, so there is a lot of you are like, I feel like releasing people, relationships, things of the past, right? And we've been talking about this. This kind of goes um, along with like releasing the era, right? The old era that we've been talking about recently. And sorry, I just want to make sure none of these cards blow away while I'm in the middle of yapping. Yip, 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 yap. Oh, don't spill the coffee. Don't do that. So, and I feel like this is actually like benefiting you, okay, in some type of way. Um, like as far as your self-esteem, right? As far as the way that you view yourself, because I feel like you're releasing some of these people, places, or things, right? Things, it says people, but it could also be, um, things or places, right? That really don't view you. They view you out of um, the their perception of themselves. And I'm picking up on an energy where a lot of you have outgrown a lot of people, but because of this, right? Because there's like this energetic attachment here, okay? Man, somebody needs to know that there are certain people in your life that have been placed there. First of all, they're like monitoring spirits, but also like somebody's literally like sending people to like I heard probe or like ask questions or to be nosy here. Okay, so be mindful. But again, I feel like a lot of you are picking up on this, right? I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. You are very intuitive, all right? Very much tapped in here, okay? But you are, it's like by releasing these energies, okay? Because here's my thing, it's like these people view you in a certain light, and they can only view you from how deep they've met themselves, or like from their own perspective or understanding. And the thing is like that energy also alters your own self-esteem, okay? And it goes back to that, remember that thing that I was talking about that kind of goes around Facebook, right? Where or wherever it goes around. Actually, it was funny. I saw it again the other day after I had mentioned it here, but where it's like that old car, right? Some people didn't know the value of that old car, right? But you took it to the right person, whoever took it to the right person, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that is a gem," you know? I think I can take these off without my eyes being all funky. My family has, well, yeah, we have sensitive, but probably everyone maybe has sensitive eyes, but I feel like I know my dad has had procedures and stuff done. But anyways, so there is this, but with this, okay, and honestly, collective, this could have been like, I feel like you've been working on forgiveness here, okay? Some of it's forgiving yourself also. Um, I'm hearing for like allowing these people to, like, I just feel like you're releasing this like energy of giving the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like they're showing me the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, right? I feel like the Queen of Cups possibly would continuously be kind, right, and generous and nurturing. But the Queen of Swords is somebody that is just sees the truth and is like, all right, well, it is what it is, right? And there's no hate, there's no shade, there's none of that, right? It's just it is what it is. Okay, you cannot help the way that people view themselves, but you can help the way that you view yourself. And I think that that's something that you've really been working on. And if you continue to surround yourself by people who place limitations on you, then those limitations will come into fruition, if that makes any sense, right? Like I'm not trying to, um, I feel like, use your own discernment here, okay? But I feel like a lot of you, this is kind of this thing that maybe you're realizing or you are, experiencing, or what's this change card? Hmm. It may have to do with your spiritual gifts. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, okay? Because we have earth and we have third eye chakra. Pineal perspective. It says connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this is and has been. You can tune into the wisdom at will as sorry, I keep losing my spot. As and when you wish to. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of free will. We choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow the transcendence of duality without judgment. Be mindful, listen, and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. So some of you, yeah, it's like I feel like your third eye is open here, your spiritual beliefs. It makes me feel like for some of you, it is directly about your spiritual beliefs here, or your third eye, your gifts, or something like that. Um, but I really feel like it has to do with some sort of perspective around manifestation. Okay. You know what's been coming through a lot for me lately is there is this very fine line, right? When we talk about shadow work, and removing the shadow and aligning with manifestations and stuff. And somehow there's like this energy around like perfection, right? Like it's important to do shadow work and stuff, to release and break all these chains and things like that, to align yourself with the frequency. But there's also this energy of loving yourself enough and knowing that you're worthy, like right here and right now, with even with all of, and I hate to even say all of the imperfections, because all of us are at different stages of our life. We're never going to be perfect, right? And there's this energy of what somebody else may view as, standing in their power, somebody else may view as not. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all at different stages. And so there's this, I'm feeling it definitely in my sacral chakra here. I feel like this is being released. It's like this energy where because you are, not perfect, right? Or you haven't completed the shadow work or whatever it is, there's this blockage that's like resisting everything that's trying to come in for you, right? It's not to say that you need to quit doing the work or whatever it may be, but it's to say like you're going to grow and evolve regardless. Now, granted, there's some people here that just won't, because they're meant to not do that, right? But you're meant to do it. You're here to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, okay, that growth is going to happen. And I'm there's like this energy or this it's like constantly picking. I feel like it's like this, okay, so I've achieved that. Now I gotta get rid of this, and I gotta be perfect in order for this, and I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And this is actually, I feel like blocking some sort of a manifestation that's wanting to come in for you here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Just know that you are like worthy and deserving right now. Right now. Now, granted, again, everything is frequency, right? So, some things, do take certain alignment. It's like, there's just this energy of it's very each journey, right? Each person, each, it is so different yet so the same, right? And it's because there's like this energy of the earth angels coming through and alchemizing any and all stories, okay, that have created a collective trauma or a collective fear or a collective conditioning. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, what I'm picking up on is that, like, there was like a meeting, right? Before like coming in, and somebody's like, okay, so I will handle, you know, this story for this and this story for this and this, and somebody else is like, okay, cool, so I'll do this one and this one. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know why I'm picking up on that right now, but it's like, I think it's to talk about like the major differences in our, but also how we're all kind of still experiencing the same thing. Okay, what is this relationships? Yeah, look, we have Earth Star Chakra Initiation and we have Stepping Through. I fucking love that. Right? We've been talking about this fucking portal. Um, you are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and an inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seat of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded, despite moving through multidimensional realms and able to bridge worlds. While functioning in physical reality, the higher you reach for the divine and the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth, right? And we have earth over here. This draws me back here with nurture nature. No one can hold you the way nature can. Mama Nature is a powerful healer and transmuter of dense energies. She takes you in your out breath and can transform your woes if you can allow yourself to surrender, to lie in her grassy arms, or to be embraced by her branches. All experiences, those categorized as good or bad, are part of a natural cycle that allows for continuation of life. Trying to suppress or control will bring you out of harmony. Nature is all around you. Notice her. When you feel like no one else can hold you, she can. Right? And then we have stepping through. Step in and step up all those dreams or projects you have been resisting. Now is the time to start, even if it is just one small element of the bigger picture. No more excuses or tomorrows. Whatever you've been putting off, the universe is now pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside of your comfort zone, but that is where the magic is. You may need to plot a course, if, invent a way through, or take a leap. Break it down, allow the puzzle to come together piece by piece through the courageous act of making a start. Yeah, so there's like this energy of, you know, and these are purple with the third eye as well. The violet flame, endless opportunities. Yeah, so some of you, I feel like it's possible you've been feeling guided, right? Um, like to do something, right? Um, And you know what? When it never makes sense, when it doesn't make sense, it's totally from the divine. Okay. So, there's definitely an energy of getting out into nature more here. Okay. Um, and stepping through this fear, okay, or this discomfort, or something along those lines. Okay. Okay. What is this self esteem? Ether, the seamless, unspeakable. This illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. It is centered and present place where all the dreams are birthed. From here, you can choose where you go. What may be perceived as endless nothingness is the illuminated internal, the eternal, sorry, the core that all fears may be peeled back to. Step through the darkness and realize it is only a short distance from a white void at the center of creation. Herein lies the feeling you may have been striving to meet, yet subconsciously running from. The Herein lies the feeling that you have been striving to meet, yet subconsciously running from. In graceful surrender, you are held and drop deeper into existence. Um, then we have throat chakra and we have vulnerability. Express your truth here, okay? Um, Yeah, there's this energy where I feel like by releasing this old, right? Changing so there's a lot of like relationship dynamics that are going to be changing in this new era. I heard timeline, I also heard existence. And I feel like like this is going to be very healing for you as well as many others, right? Because it's like again they're in this new era, okay? Because like growth is just this thing that we came here to do, right? You set that intention, and so like that's what's gonna happen, okay? Um, it's it's what I'm picking up on is an energy that is like perpetually looking for either something wrong with themselves or so that they could, so that it's like so that they can fix it, right? Or perpetually, rather than allowing like the triggers to flow through, right? And to just kind of heal in the moment of whatever it may be. Um, because although we're here to grow and develop like that, and sometimes and oftentimes God will put you in a state of isolation or whatever in order to get kind of a lot of that done, right? To kind of allow your nervous system to rest. That was all part of this agreement, right? It was like, so you're going to go through this really traumatic time, okay? But then you're going to have some time to heal from it and to rest. Okay, but then you get to live. There will be more healing, there will be more growth. And so, a lot of you, I feel like there's just this, it's almost this resistance to start living again because when you were living before, that's where the trauma was, right? And there's this energy of, like, I have worked so hard on myself, I refuse to allow that to change. And the thing is I feel like collective there's this major energy of like you have grown. You're so aware. There's like your self-awareness, your gifts, your whatever. It's like it is only going to get better from here. Okay? Um don't play with me. I said it awakened awareness just came out. And then we have Starseer. Have you ever headed toward a specific destination, but instead of being where you ended up, the journey was the catalyst for getting you to where you were meant to go? Have you ever felt nothing was working out as planned, but then it came together perfectly? This card depicts intuition as a goddess lifting us to see where we are going and the star she sees in us. The journey may not go as planned, but the outcome is better than you thought possible. Let the serendipitous unfold. Allow space for the unexpected opportunities, even when the route, yeah, there's like this energy of being so protective over your own energy that you're like not allowing things to kind of unfold here. There are many levels of awakening. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. It's like collective. There's like this energy of like, whoever you are, whoever this is resonating for, it's like you've done a lot of growing in isolation, and now there's like this energy of like let's heal through relationships. Let's heal through situations. Let's heal through, you know what I mean? Like allow the divine to, you know, take you places and show you things and open your eyes to more things, right? But it's like this, there's like this stagnancy or something. And this isn't to say that like you're necessarily doing anything wrong, but this is it's actually, I heard quite the opposite. Okay, it's quite the, look, unique gifts at the bottom of that. It's quite the opposite. You know, it's to say, hey, listen, you've done so much right. You've done so much right that you have secured your seat, your throne, your you know, and it's not even, I hate to even say that because it's like that was your birthright, right? But it's like this energy of like you've done so much right that it's time to take that out into the world. Show the world the right that you are, the masterpiece that you are. It's almost like like God, source, the divine, the universe is like, listen, you are a piece of work that we have been in, you know, what's the word, in I literally, it's like I know it, but I can't even, whatever. We have been working so hard on, right? And you have been working so hard on. And you've become this like beautiful, fucking, majestical, foreign flower or being or whatever you want to call yourself, however you want to, you know, butterfly or alien or mermaid or what, oracle or, you know, whatever, human, whatever, whatever you identify as. Okay. um yeah, you're merging with the divine here. And it's like I feel like you're being stopped because there's this energy of, it's like you know, I'm having this awareness that's kind of coming through of you know, and I feel like even I'm like guilty of this sometimes, of like even projecting this is like, you know, almost this perfectionism in a way of putting so much importance on shadow work, right? It is so important, but also so is living. Also, so is loving yourself and just loving yourself right now, right here, and just knowing that you're already worthy, right? So I'm sorry if I had part in like holding anyone back. Okay. um but anywho, okay, let's get some tarot on this bit. Yeah, I feel like there's new friendships that are coming in. Okay. Maybe even new, like, I feel like family, okay, could also be like relationships. You want to know something really cool that I discovered the other day? Like my gifts. So the girls. Okay, so Zyla had a friend over, right, and they went on a walk. And I was making pizza or whatever, and they called my phone, but I wasn't right next to it. And so then frantically, I'm like looking for it, right? Of course. And Zyla, she I don't want to say she's dramatic, but sometimes she will text me and it'll be like she'll say "Mama" and it'll be in all caps. And as a mom, especially after, so if she is inside the house, I understand. I know it's just her being silly, but like whenever especially after she just called and I missed the call, right? I'm like, oh shit. Okay, so I had a pizza in the oven actually that I took out of the oven. And I was like, okay, well, because I called and called, I called both their phones, called and called and called, couldn't get a hold of them. And I was like, oh fuck, something is wrong, maybe. Okay, so pull the pizza out of the oven, hop in the van. Her name's Van Bergini. Anyways, hop in Lamborghini, and we, uh, and I just pray. I'm like, okay, God, take me there, right? So the first vision I saw was actually what is down the road right here. So I went down that way, and then I heard left, right? When I got to the next road, I went left. They were right there. And I was like, that, the divine never ceases to amaze me, right? I've been doing this kind of work for how long? And I was just like, and they were fine. Everything was fine, but I just wanted to share that with you because I don't know why. It was like I went out, right? And I was, I don't know how to explain it. I hope that's helpful to somebody, right? Okay. Okay. What else does the collective need to know about this? Look, we have justice. We have justice here. Why is this justice here? Yep. This is what I'm saying. There's like this energy of somebody possibly having like some sort of inner y'all, I need to trim my hair or like get rid of the dead ends here. I've never cut my own hair. Anyway, sorry, I just saw that it's so bad. I haven't had my hair cut in years. um but anyway, so there's almost this energy of like whenever I see this Ace of Wands, I feel like it's interference, right? Because it's like this person is holding the wand, but this person is like, I just want to touch it. I just want, you know what I mean? Like, and it's almost like, um, that's where the seeds are, right? It's like somebody's wanting to, like, uh, contaminate or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? This beginning. But because then we have this, I think this is the King of Swords here, right? You walking away from, um, yeah, somebody possibly wanted you to like walk away from something that they attempted to contaminate. Mm-hmm. And you've had some sort of insight on this, okay? Or it could just be multiple people. And again, maybe they don't want to contaminate it, but it's like contaminating your spiritual energy. That, the Ace of Wands, that's your spirituality. That's how you feel about yourself. That is your, there's a life path. There is like, you know what I'm saying? And so if somebody is like attempting to contaminate that for you, right? I feel like and even if they're not attempting it, but again, it's like their energy because maybe they don't have the same beliefs as you, right? Maybe you're a whole medium or a whole psychic and somebody's very religious and that is offensive to them, but you're still, and it's like they're projecting because of, I mean, unless if this is somebody who is, I hope you get what I'm saying, right? Um, the energy of people not believing in you, and it's not even about like having the same beliefs as you, but I'm really picking up on could possibly still have a lot of hate in their heart, right? You staying connected to these people because you're so empathic, it's contaminating your own energy, your own view of yourself. Okay, and so I feel like a lot of you are also leaving certain energies in the past, right? Like, hey, I love you, but you have a lot of hate in your heart. And that energy feels a little yucky to me. And you know what I mean? Like I'm not out of a space of judgment, just out of a space of I don't have room for that. Not out of a space of judgment, just or feeling better than anyone, just I'm I have to continue to keep going. And if I'm connected to you, holding space for you, it's actually harming me in some type of way. Interesting. Hmm. And I feel like honestly, and in this I mean like, for a lot of you it's mostly people that are projecting, right? Casting judgment. All right? Um because it's hard for me to feel like that as far as like people who are just completely innocent. But then again, it's like, they may be trying, right? But there's other people that I feel like are just not trying, right? You get what I'm saying, right? There's just certain people that can go with you and some certain people that can't. And I feel like you are finally releasing, letting go, moving on from, no longer holding space for those that are probably taking advantage of your kindness, right? Um, I'm feeling like there's this energy of somebody who like literally got involved and you're if you have a business or in a business or something like that in order to literally contaminate it, okay, to add their energy, um, or to yeah, there's something like that here, okay. I feel like you may be releasing that to some type of like business partner or something like that, right? Especially I'm hearing especially if it's a family member, okay, especially if it's a family member. And you know what? It sucks because sometimes they're reminding me of this TikTok that I saw yesterday. Okay, because big on my For You page right now are all of these things where it's like, actually, this is not a part of that trend, but it's like somebody had showed text messages between her and her friend, right? And she had texted her friend and was like, "Oh my gosh, I have 2,000 followers on TikTok." And she was so excited, right? That takes hard work. I don't know if you guys know, but it takes hard work and consistency and creativity to grow a decent following, okay? It also takes alignment, it takes self-belief, it takes, and she was showing these messages from her supposed best friend who was absolutely not supportive, absolutely not supportive, like saying like, I don't know why you do that, you're never going to get anywhere with that, like it's a waste of time, you're nothing but a regular girl is what she said. And that just like, and this is that energy that I'm talking about, right? And this could either be people that are telling you this directly. Like, I'll be honest, shout out to the girl that just was straight up honest like that, because thanks for showing me your true colors and how you really feel about me. Blocked. Okay. um, that's what I would have been like. But but some of these people, they won't say that to your face. but you can intuitively feel it behind the scenes. And these are the people that I'm talking about, as well as people who um, really just refuse to grow anyways. Okay? And honestly, I'm picking up on people who straight up just take advantage of your kindness. There's also an energy of somebody who knows that maybe you don't like conflict. They take advantage of that. Okay? Like you're not trying to argue, you're not trying to fight. They take advantage of that. Okay? There's something you don't see coming. Okay? Or something within you have yet to access. And that it's stemming from this limitation, right, of not being ready yet, or not being right, you haven't healed everything yet, or something like that, right? Or it's really comfortable in isolation, or you know what I'm saying? So it's either something within you or something that's coming towards you, but it's something that you haven't seen yet. Okay? The fall might be really significant. Okay? um, you may see a lot of change in the fall. There is this energy too where some of you are just, like I said, it's like you ignore, you know the truth about whoever these people are, whatever this thing is or whatever, but again, because you want to protect your peace so much, you just close your eyes to it. You know what I mean? And it's like, but you're being affected by this. And that could be it too. That could be why um, you are, it's like avoiding conflict, or avoiding having a conversation, or just avoiding releasing someone because, I don't know, maybe you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you don't want there to be some type of conflict, or you don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like there's something here. And I feel like mostly it's because you have worked really hard to protect your peace here, okay? Um, or to get where you are, right? And you don't want some person who doesn't deserve your energy to to get to kind of, but I feel like some of you may be afraid of, like, maybe an argument, or like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, or somebody getting under your skin, or something, losing what you've worked, like I said, losing what you've worked so hard for. um But you have to know that this, by avoiding this, okay, um, you're only keeping their peace, not yours. Yours is going along with them. Hmm. Final messages? Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's a hot one today, folks. Hmm. For some of you, this is some man that's trying to show off a bunch of females in front of you. If you're, or it could be a female trying to show off a bunch of males, or whatever it is, right? He, she, they, them, whatever. Somebody, maybe an ex or somebody, is trying to make you jealous or whatever. But I don't think that you are. I think you don't give a fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're sleeping great. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, you may have this awareness here. Oh yeah. If this is, hey Bob, I'm still recording. What's up?
After you do that, can we go walk?
Probably. But then I've got a couple more important things that are kind of on a time thing, but yeah, we could squeeze a walk in there, I would say.
This is new.
It's like new, huh? Okay, let me finish this up, please. Okay, I've got to stay focused. Got to stay on task. Okay. Um,
Can I stay with you?
huh?
Can I stay with you?
Sure, baby. It's hard for me to focus, I'll be honest with you, but it's okay. Um, yeah, this is an energy releasing this, okay, is really going to because it's like whoever these people, places, and things are, right? Whether they're doing it intentionally or not, right? Forgiveness either way. Releasing these energies is really going to push you forward, and it's going to put your focus and your all your magic on what it is that you're trying to grow here. Okay? So, yeah, 6 of wands. So by it's like you're not keeping the peace by doing this. You're actually um, just letting whoever get away with whatever, and you're actually, it's like not helping your peace, right? It may feel like it initially, but it's creating another programming within you, if that makes any sense, right? um so just only take this part if it resonates, right? Listen, I want everyone to know that, like, not everyone separates from all their family or all their friends, right? We all experience things differently. Okay. I do feel like there is a lot of people who experience that, right? Simply because they were born into um, certain situations, family, and they attracted certain people, like I said, that were a part of an era. But don't you are responsible for your own energy, right? I am just the messenger, I'm just the reader. So take everything as it fits in your own situation. Okay? There's no rules to this other than the goal is love yourself and be kind to others. So you need to know there's not one right way, there's not one, and I've said this a million times before. If anybody comes to you, especially in spirituality, and says, and creates some type of fear, some type of rules, right? What I'm thinking of is actually that Dancing with the Devil docu-series where, that guy, I forget his name because he doesn't matter to me, but he he was saying, if you don't do this, right, you're going to hell. Bitch, they're in hell. Okay? Like, heaven and hell were words to me, right? So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave that there. This will probably post actually after we get our trauma spotting done. So, or maybe in the middle, or I don't know. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Oh, A leaf just fell on my head from nowhere. Interesting. Love you guys so much. We'll see you soon.